Good day, everyone. Today we will be talking about the basic elements of quality education. This is Miss Jasmine C. Alquiza of Florentino Hoy Elementary School. Over the past several decades, developing countries have made remarkable progress in achieving quantitative education targets. Since the turn of the millennium, almost 50 million children around the world have gained access to basic education, and most are reaching completion. Education systems reforms are needed in many countries to turn the tide. Now let's tackle the 6 A's of quality education. The first one, the first one is assessment. Benchmark and benchmark-based assessments are the cornerstone of education planning and reform aiming to improve quality. Countries that are unable to determine where their education system stands currently will find it difficult to make improvements or to reach their goals. Number two, autonomy. Empowering schools will determine quality improvements. This includes giving them ownership, resources, and voice while enhancing school competitiveness. Number three is accountability. As mentioned, autonomy and accountability are closely related. Accountability increases time on task and academic achievement. As decision-making power is redistributed, local authorities, school principals, teachers, and students are given new responsibilities for resource development or deployment and school activities. The fourth one is attention to teachers. Studies across the world show that a good teacher, one that adds value to the learning process, can be effective in helping students to improve their learning outcomes. Number five, attention to early childhood development. Early childhood development, or ECD, may be the most cost-effective educational investment. Empirical evidence demonstrates that the quality early childhood development interventions increase educational success and adult productivity and decrease public expenditures later on. The last one, number six, is attention to culture. Culture is important but often neglected. The use of the mother tongue as the language of instruction is one cultural area frequently disputed in many countries. For some, the topic has political overtones. For others, it can be associated with religious values, and still, for others, costs are used as an excuse for opposition. In many countries, a significant number of students do not speak the national language in the home, which has practical implications for education. We and others have found that schools using mother tongues as the language of instruction have higher attendance and promotion rates, and lower repetition and dropout rates. At the end of the day, successful education system reform requires a combination of institutional factors and structural quality elements. In order to improve the quality of education, countries must enable a benchmarking system to determine current learning levels and future learning aims, provide schools and communities with ownership of their systems, and set up mechanisms to ensure and monitor various responsibilities, all the while supporting teacher quality, promoting the importance of ECD, and being mindful of context and cultures. Policymakers must consider each aspect of education system in defining an appropriate reform that will provide an exclusive and holistic approach to improving education outcomes. So that ends our discussion for today. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions and clarification, You can check the reference, and here is the link on the last page. Thank you and God bless.